This does have a sense of deja vu, doesn't it? With the same two teams going at each other again for yet another World Cup.
Sure does. Thanks for having me on the show, Diggy and Dav Whatmore. It's great to be in your company. I'm so excited about the semi-final. As you said, so much history and wow, how well are India playing. I just can't wait for tomorrow night, New Zealand time, for the game to start. Very exciting.
Dav, you've always said that the semi-finals are a very sort of different game. And for India, this is it, right? Because they've had a history of sort of falling by the wayside, especially in these crunch matches.
Well, the facts are that if you lose, you're out. But to me, in my experience, the semi-finals have always been the hardest games to win. Once you reach the final, it's a two-horse race, you've done your work, and you just go and enjoy the experience. But the semis, to me, it brings about almost more pressure because you lose, you're out. And look, it'll be, I agree with Chris, it's a wonderful spectacle for everybody watching, and it promises to be another very good game.
An Indian side which has been on a roll against a side which sort of has been their kryptonite, especially at these ICC events. Transport yourself back into the dressing room. What would you be advising this Indian team a day ahead of the match?
Well, one thing's for sure, that you don't need to put any more pressure on players. Players know that this is a very important game, it's a knockout, and all your preparation has been completed the day before. So it's a matter of taking pressure off and just enjoying the experience. But having said that, each player will know exactly what they are supposed to do, and have a pretty decent knowledge on your opposition as well, and the tactical battles that you expect to face. So on the day of the game, absolute pressure off, enjoy it and relax and treat it like another game.
It's easier said than done. Let's get Chris in. Chris, will it bother New Zealand, or will it be at the back of their minds that they've lost to India, South Africa and Australia in the group stages, and these three teams have made the semis?
Won't even enter their mind, Diggy, I assure you. As Dav said, it's a two-horse race, and New Zealand know that they've beaten India before, and more importantly, they've beaten India in Indian conditions. Look, all New Zealanders are thinking that, India is the side, the World Cup's there for them. It's there for the taking, but, there's so much pressure on them. That's their best run ever in any World Cup, 9 games in a row. And I think you touched on it, Diggy, they've hardly been tested. But the expectations of 1 billion people at home, and I also think any semi-final where India and New Zealand have been part of it, I'm pretty sure my facts are right that India have never progressed to the final. Look, it's a huge game, and we all know how wonderful India are playing at the moment. All the batsmen in form, they've got a brilliant bowling lineup. They suit all conditions. Their seamers are going well. Their spinners, they've been phenomenal when the conditions suit. So look, everyone in New Zealand knows that it's going to be a very, very tough game. And the feeling back here is we've got the team that can beat India, but for me, being honest, India have to be slightly off and New Zealand have to be at their best. And that's our best chance of getting through. And as we know, that added pressure on a semi-final, anything can happen. But be wary of New Zealand, because we have this way, through my own experience and through what I've witnessed throughout New Zealand cricket history, of delivering on the big stage, and when the crunch comes, those big games, quite often some people stand up, and we've got some players that can win us the game.